So just continuing on from the previous video where the guy was saying having kids young is a good motivator. No, it's not. What he's doing is, and I was about to say, he's creating false urgency. It's not even that. He's creating unnecessary urgency. False urgency is buy now, we're running out of stock, or you've come to view this property, four other people have already put in offers, you better make an offer that's higher than theirs, or JD Sports biggest sale. You know, every single year JD Sports has its biggest sale. At some point on a long enough time scale, they're gonna have to sell their clothes and trainers for a penny each, you know. So that's false urgency. A man that's having kids deliberately too young, or deliberately when he's not in a position to really be having children financially, he's creating unnecessary urgency. I was literally thinking about this, I think the day after I made that response video. And I'm driving my car, my brand new 2010 Vauxhall Astra. Driving my car and I'm thinking to myself, like, there are some guys out here who would actually have kids when they're not in a position to have kids so that they can motivate themselves. Please believe it's been done before. Please believe there's some guy walking around right now. There is some product of some guy thinking, do you know what, yeah, I'm not really motivated, you know, so let me have a couple kids, or at least one, so I can get motivated to get on my grind and that. There are people walking around like that. Do you know what I was thinking when I was driving my car? Instead of a man doing that madness, if a man really wanted to do a madness to get himself motivated, do you know what he should do? I don't recommend anyone doing this, but this is a better option. Yeah, if a man really wants to throw himself in the deep end, save up 15 grand and put it down on Ferrari and have to make finance payments of 2 grand a month. There's your there's your unnecessary urgency right there. Or why not do this? If you truly want to get motivated and that, why not just do this? Why not save up 20, 25 grand and then go and put it down on a property and have to make those payments every month, on time, every time? Why don't we do that? See, there's certain men out here, they're crazy. They would rather have kids too young or have kids when they're in a position where they're not financially stable to get them motivated instead of, you know what? Let me just grind hard, save up some money and go and put down a deposit. And then I have all the false or all the unnecessary urgency at once. Man, don't make no sense. But I know why certain man will justify having kids young as a good motivator. Because certain man, they only know how to push their thing in holes that are lubricated. That's it. And that's their justification and that. I've got 3 kids by 6 baby mums. But you know what? It's helping me get motivated and that. Well, I don't need to have no kids to motivate myself. I don't even need motivation. Discipline. Get up and do the things you're supposed to do regardless of how you feel. I was doing a mentoring session literally yesterday. Started at 10 o'clock, 10:15 rather. And I was, obviously, it's nothing I ain't said before. It's nothing that you wouldn't have heard if you've watched my content before. And I'm saying like, yo, it doesn't matter what the weather is. It doesn't matter if it's raining, snowing, it could be icy outside, it could be cold, it could be pitch black outside. I'm going for that run that day. Obviously, there's been a couple times where I should have gone for a run in the morning, but, you know, I'd have been late for work, so I just go in the evening. But before that day is up, that run is getting done. Because I feel like an idiot. You see, I hold myself to such a high degree of accountability that I will feel guilty if I don't do the things that I'm supposed to do. You know, like if you say to yourself, you know, I don't drink alcohol, but say for example, you want to stop drinking alcohol, you want to stop smoking cigarettes. Like, if you did smoke or you did drink, or let's say you said, oh, you know what, yeah, I'm not going to drink alcohol, smoke cigarettes Monday to Friday. If you did do it on a Wednesday and that, you should feel guilty. You should always feel guilty. I was saying to the young you yesterday in the mentoring session and that, like, he's talking about coming back for another one. I'm like, yo, big man, you don't really need to come back for another one, you know. You got to hold yourself accountable. No one's coming to save you. No one's coming to fix you. I can only bring the horse to the water. The horse has got to drink. And I know this to be true. No one's coming to save you. No one's coming to motivate you. No one's coming to fix you. Because no one saved me. No one motivated me. No one fixed me. It's all myself. Nobody said to me, right, I want you to buy one property when you're 24, and then 6, 7 years later, I want you to have a total of 6 properties. No one told me. No one made me go to work. No one made me do them 76-hour weeks at the infamous Holborn job. Furthermore, when I was at the infamous Holborn job, the managers were trying to stop me from coming in on the weekends. They say, nah, man, you need to take a break. You cannot work consecutively 2 months straight. You need to take a couple of days off and that. I'm there fighting with them, you know, like not like that, but yeah, arguing with them, man. Nah, man, I want to come in and that. What? 450 on a Saturday, 450 on a Sunday, and I'm just sitting down, yo. But no one forced me to work them hours there, and they paid off. Look now, man, sitting on 6 properties and that. So no one's coming to save you, man. You got to do this all on your own. Anyway, man, that's it for today, man. It's Taylor Wise, ton, man.